Just went up, golden boy.
There we go. Let me stop this. Let me stop it. Bang. Stop it. Bang. Hello, guys. Hello, and welcome back to the Football Corner. Welcome back to another episode of the Gooner Lounge. Another episode where we talk about everything Arsenal and everything that's going on with this beautiful, wonderful club that we all support and love and adore. Today, my people, we are going to be speaking about links between Tomiyasu and Bayern. He's on their radar. They are looking at him at the moment. We will also be looking at Odegaard and Jesus back for the Brentford game. And speaking of the Brentford game, we will be previewing the Brentford game today as well, my people. We will be previewing the Brentford game today. So make sure you stick around. Make sure you're smashing that like button. Make sure you are subscribing to the channel. And also subscribe to the channel of the guests who will be joining me soon. And yeah, just let me know in the comments for the people that are watching on the replay, because I know a lot of you watch on the replay as well. Make sure that you are subscribing to the channel. Make sure that you are liking the video as well. And yeah, I just realized my mic isn't even here. Can you hear me properly? Yeah. There you go. Some technical issues, guys. You know, we ain't got a BBC type studio right here. You know what I mean? It's bedroom studios, man. It's bedroom settings. But yeah, listen, big up to everybody who is tuned in so far. And yeah, listen, we're gonna get into this. But first, let me bring on the guests who will be joining me today. Firstly, we're gonna start off with Mr. Ashraf. You've seen him before. You'll see him again. He's part of the furniture now, man. He's always on here. You haven't seen him for a bit, actually. You haven't seen him for a while. So we are going to be seeing him today. Let me bring him out. Ashraf, how's it going, my friend? You good?
Yo, Sad. Big up, my brother. How you doing?
Big up, man. Yeah, I'm all good, alhamdulillah. You?
Alhamdulillah, all good, man. Glad finally this inter lull is done. And we can get
Oh,
back to
mate.
regular programming because, I've been in a lot of spaces this last couple of days and the topics are meaty. That's how much people
Yeah,
are dying for club football to be back, bro.
bro, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. I'm just right now. We're just screaming for different topics to speak about, man. I'll be totally honest with you, but listen, I'm happy that football is finally going to be back, and we're talking about Premier League, Champions League. I'm excited, man. I can't wait, man. I can't wait. But we do still need to bring on more guests. I know one of the guests is running late currently, but let me bring out the rest of the guests now. Let me do it in order of how this thing is going. So next, I'm gonna bring out. He owns his own podcast, you know, and he has the exact same mic as me. So big up to him. But I'm gonna bring on. I actually met this guy in real life. I think I said it last time, man. Yeah, he's tall as hell, bro. When I tell you this guy is 6'5", 6'6", you know what I mean? Basketball player settings. Basketball player settings. It's actually crazy, man. But listen, we're gonna bring him on. It's none other than your boy Matt from the Back of the Net podcast. Matt, how's it going, my bro?
Listen, I'm good. I'm good.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
there you
good. I'm good. Listen, thanks for having me on. Listen, that little intro, bro. Man keeps saying 6'5", 6'6". Allow it, bro. Allow. I'm not
go.
that tall. I'm not that tall. I'm not that
Nah,
tall.
nah, you definitely are, bro. How tall are you? How tall are you?
6'3", 6'3".
Damn, so I must really be short then. I must be short, bro.
Yeah, nah,
Bro,
6'3",
this is
bro.
crazy, man. I'm deep in life, man. I'm deep in life. But now big up to yourself, bro. Big
Nah,
up to
thanks for
yourself.
having me on, man. Ashraf, what's up? You right? Yeah, bro.
Big
Good.
up, big up, big up. And
Big up,
just
bro.
quickly before I bring on the next guest, let me just say big up to MDL. Always in here, nice and early, nice and early. Big up to yourself, MDL. And listen, Giuseppe with the Giuseppes, bro. You know what I mean? Man's well branded out here. Well branded out here. It's none other than Mr. Giuseppe from Unbiased Sport. How you doing, my bros?
Yes, broski. Yes, yes. All the man them. How you doing? How you doing on this
Good,
fine?
good.
I'm forgetting the day now. Wednesday, the fine
Oh,
Wednesday.
yeah.
Before we even start, I
Oh,
just want to say I'm starting a petition. I hope you all join to get rid of these fucking international breaks because man can't do it
man.
anymore, bro. They bore the hell out. And I have two teams. I have Italy and I have England, and I'm still bored. So yeah, listen. Shout out all you man. Let's talk some football. Obviously, the
Yeah,
Arsenal. Come on.
yeah, no, 100%, bro, 100%. And I think I was literally just texting Quinlay to find out where he actually is. Um, but I think the first place we should actually the first question I want to ask: how has everybody enjoyed this international break, man? Have you been having plenty of fun? You've been watching England play. How's it been, man? How's everybody finding it?
Watch France rack up a rugby score. That tells you everything,
Oh
bro.
my god, bro.
Bro,
That
have you
was
like, have you
man.
ever seen that? Like, I know it's Gibraltar. I
Nah,
just think I'm not to sound rude. I don't want to go on about it, but I feel like teams like Gibraltar, San Marino, Liechtenstein, Luxembourg. I think they need their own competition, and San Marino and that. I feel like what was the point, bro? Not genuinely. Like, imagine. I think these players are just starstruck. Imagine you played for like one of these countries and Griezmann and Mbappe are there. I'm like, bro, I don't even care. Like, let him run past me. It's Mbappe, you know. It's nonsense, man. It's absolute nonsense.
yeah.
Yeah, man.
You know
The
what?
only good thing, the only good thing I think that happened from it is that finally, as a fan of a team, VAR bust my team big time, yeah, because Italy,
Oh
yeah.
my god, you lot robbed them.
Bro,
Ah.
they were saying they want the reigning European champions in that competition. They were like, you know what, it's the last minute of the game. You know what, forget it. Yeah, we'll hold the heat.
Oh
Forget it, bro.
man,
VAR is always atrocious, but I don't
bro.
think it helped because Makano Madrid threw himself like a madman over that. Like, I think that didn't help him.
Yeah, yeah,
But yeah,
definitely,
man. But for once, VAR has helped a team I support. So
definitely.
yeah, big up. But England and Italy were both disappointing this international break.
Yeah, no, 100%, 100%. Ashraf, or you just
Hey,
glad it's
for
over,
me,
bro?
yeah, I mean, I'm glad. I'm definitely glad it's over. Like Morocco won, so that was a good thing. I don't even know what Sweden
Yes.
did, so I don't know what my other country did. But yo, let's. This is one of the worst international breaks, bro. Like it was. I don't know, for some reason I've just lost interest on these. Like I used to enjoy these international breaks because I love watching like the Brazils and some of the big European games. But bruh, there's a lot at stake for club football. That's why. Back then, I used to be
Yeah.
like, I can't wait for international break because we're eighth and losing at home like 5 games in a row. Like, give me a break now. Okay, it's good to know. Back to some of the good days.
Oh no, 100%, 100%. And first, before we move into the first topic, um, big up to Richo's coming in, Everton fan, saying even in all celebrating my 65th birthday today. Hopefully into the weekend's game at home to Manchester United. We're ready. Yes, big up to yourself, Richo. I know your
Happy
club's
birthday,
currently
my birthday, Rich.
Happy birthday,
happy
big yourself
birthday,
up.
bro. Happy
Big
birthday,
up,
man.
big up.
65, man. 65. Big birthday, bro. But listen, forever young, man. Forever young. You know what I mean?
Let's hope
That's
Everton
all that
can give
matters,
him a
bro.
gift and us all a gift, man.
Exactly. Let's
Smash,
just
smash
hope.
them, Man United,
Let's
bro.
let's just hope that Everton can do something for us and for you on I think it was Saturday that they're playing. I think it's Saturday that they're playing. But let's hope it goes all well for you, my brother. But Yeah, happy birthday to yourself, man. Hopefully you enjoyed the day, man. And now getting on to the first topic, which is Tomiyasu. Linked with a move to Bayern. They've been watching him. He's on their radar. They were going to try for a move in January, but apparently it doesn't look like they will sell. So they're going to come back in the summer. What do you lot make of this whole situation with Tomiyasu
He ain't
possibly
going.
leaving?
He ain't going. He ain't going. You listen. You know. When you got a good plan, you guys will agree as well, and you're with them through injuries. You know how many times we've dealt with Tomiyasu being injured and bringing him back and really looking after him. He ain't going nowhere, bro. Bayern can fall back. You know they've got what's his name, Upamecano, Kim Min-jae, and Delic. I'll stay over there, man. Leave us with
We don't need him.
Leave us with our samurai, bro. Our guy is a don. Yeah. And the thing is, someone like him, we can't sell him. We can't sell him because he has bailed us out in many games. You know, like you can put him left back when Zinchenko, as we know, he has that injuries always pending. You know, someone like Ben White, put him right back, centre back when we want to rest Saliba, Gabriel. If we sell him, then we're regressive, 100%.
Facts.
Bro, he's a Swiss. The thing is, for me, he's a Swiss Army knife. Him and Timber, they're both Swiss Army knives. They can do so many things, bro. So to have both of them, to have both of them in our team, just gives us so much versatility in that back line because they can literally chop and change and they can go anywhere. They can fill in a spot. So I don't want to get rid of none of them. And even if people would say, "Oh, Tomiyasu, he gets injuries and all of that," but listen, so far he's touch wood, he's not had any injuries. So hopefully he can continue, and maybe that was just a bit of a bad spell for him last season where he got the injury. But I listen, I don't know about you guys. I do not want to lose this guy, bro, because he's becoming one of my favorite players at the club. Like Tomiyasu at the moment is probably top 2, maybe even one of my favorite players at the club at the moment, just because of his ruthlessness and just how much passion he has for the club. He doesn't care where you put him. He'll put 100% into that position, wherever you put him. And even last season, you know, he had some shaky moments, but he always kept his head high and then, you know, chin up, and he makes sure he gets the job done. But yeah, I definitely don't want to lose this guy, man. Definitely don't want to lose this guy. And I don't really see us selling him, to be honest, because we're in no need to sell him. I think he's contracted until 2025, I believe, or was it 2026? So he's got a few years. He's got a few years on him. So, bro, keep him is what I say. But Giuseppe, what do you think of it? The whole
man. You know what? I think we got to keep him 100%. We've all I just echo what you man said. To be honest, I think he's too versatile, too trustworthy. Yes, he made that mistake last season against Man City. That's one of the only mistakes I've actually seen him make. You could argue that the mistake against Burnley, but that for me that was a bit of a foul, so I won't even hold him on that. But the consistency he shows, he reminds me. You know what? He reminds me of, but better. He reminds me of Monreal. Yeah, you know, like that guy that was just going to give you that. You just know with Monreal, maybe he's not spectacular, but he's going to give you that solid 6, 7 out of 10 game every time he's on the pitch. I feel like we got that with Tomiyasu. And the thing is with Tomiyasu, because he's so big, agile, like he's quite agile for his size, and he can play anywhere across the back line. I generally think you could put him, if you needed to put him in the midfield, I reckon he could probably do something there as like a defensive midfielder. We wouldn't ever do it, but we could. And to me, I think I'm happy that it's the link is with Tomiyasu, because I think Tomiyasu's a player that's like, I don't know. Yeah, this might sound mad, but I feel like with these a lot of the Asian players, when they love a club, I feel like they're loyal to that club. You look at Heung-min Son for Spurs, Ji-Sung Park for Man United back in they're loyal to the club. They'll put everything out there for the club, bro. And I love having Tomiyasu. And a lot of people laughed when we got Tomiyasu. Now they're crying. Tottenham were linked in that. But for me, he'll stay. He'll want to stay. I don't think he'll want to leave, and I don't think the club will want him to go. I think I don't even know how real this link is. Maybe it's just paper talk because people are a bit bored, international break and all that. So I don't know. But listen, Bayern can come sniffing. But listen, at the end of the day, bro, don't worry about taking our players because we might want to take a couple of your players. How about that? That's what we should be stepping. We should step in straight Musiala settings next summer, yeah?
Right. Don't even tempt me with something like that, bro. Don't even tempt me like that. Because if they want to start giving us players, mate, I already got my eyes on a few. I'll take Joshua Kimmich. Easy. I'll take Goretzka without even blinking an eyelid, bro. I wouldn't even hesitate. That guy's straight. Bang. Let me get him here. Have 30 million on top of freaking whatever. I'll give you Nketiah. Here, I'll give you Nketiah, and then I'll give you 35 million on top. Yeah, so I'm already giving you a player that's worth 40 million plus 35 million, bro. You do the maths on how much it costs, bro. Like you're stealing from me now. That's practically theft. You can go to prison in several countries for that kind of stuff right there. So, bro, you know what I mean?
Give him 50 million and Fabio Vieira. 50 million Fabio Vieira.
Whoa.
No, for Musiala, bro.
Yeah, but Fabio Vieira at the moment, like, listen, I don't know why he's getting all this hate.
No, it's not the hate, but it's just that, bro. Musiala.
I feel like he's.
Musiala
Yeah, of course.
Beast, yeah.
Of course. Ashraf, thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, look, as Giuseppe said, it could just be paper talks. But look, even if there are links, I don't see us selling him. Like, it makes no sense. I mean, one thing that Arteta clearly values, especially with our fullbacks, is versatility, right? Like we've got that with Ben White, with Timber, with Tomiyasu. Even Kivior has played left back for us in a couple of games. So the fact that Tomiyasu can play right, left, and centre back is a huge asset. I understand he's had injury issues and it was annoying, obviously, but I think given that we've signed Timber, and you could argue that maybe when we have a fully fit team, maybe some would say Timber might start ahead of him because Timber just looks so incredible on the ball and defensively he looks solid as well. It gives us more room to play Tomiyasu without having to worry about injuries as much, right? Like I remember 2 seasons ago when we were battling for top 4, I think he was out for like 3 months. And then a month later, we lost Tierney as well in the Crystal Palace game, and we lost Thomas Partey, and we were like screwed because we didn't have any proper backups. I think we have better backups now and versatile backups. I don't understand why Bayern are trying to go for someone like him unless they are also interested in the versatility, because they've got like centre backs. They've got, I think they still have De Ligt, right? I don't think he's gone. They still have Upamecano, obviously Kim Min-jae, and they've got fullbacks in Mazraoui, the Moroccan guy, and they've got Alphonso Davies. So I don't get the links now unless they're trying to get rid of one of them. But yeah, I think we're in a position now where we need to act like a big club. I remember we came on your channel, Saad, and we said that it doesn't matter who's in for Osimhen. If he's available in the market, we need to try and put a bid in and try to make it happen. It's the same for me with keeping our players. Like I think now if we are trying to be with the big boys and trying to challenge for the title, we need to be fighting to keep our players, right? Now, obviously, I do think from a perspective of if the player is pushing to leave and is not happy and stuff like that, that's a different conversation. But as Giuseppe said, I don't see Tomiyasu being that kind of player. I think he is probably quite happy here. He's probably the kind of player that would be loyal if as long as we are, playing him and giving him opportunities. So, yeah, no chance, man. Definitely no chance.
No. Listen, 100%. I think he's loyal. Plays for the badge. Even MDL said it here. So solid. Tommy plays for the shirt. Always giving 7 out of 10 performances. Like, bro, he's just right now. I think he's one of the most informed players at the club. I think we can comfortably say that. Apart from obviously Saliba, who's just always informed anyway, and Declan Rice, who's also really good and informed. Tomiyasu is just, after the season last season where we lost him for so long, he comes back and then you see him. He takes Zinchenko out the team. You would have thought he'd take him out of the team the way we valued him going forward. Do you know what I mean? But I think he's gonna stay. I agree with you guys. I do not see him leaving. I don't see him leaving. And hopefully he can stay, and we do value our players enough that even if literally they want to leave, I think we still need to play hardball, and you know what I mean. We need to value our players correctly in the market.
Uh,
So you need to show teams this is what you value him at because you think he is a very good player. Don't sit here lowballing. Like, do you know what I mean? It's showing your hand. Yeah, brother.
Yeah, and you know the thing is, I think because you touched on this earlier as well, like it's not just the fact that he's good defensively. Because I remember when he joined us the first time, like 2 seasons ago, and we the season when we finished fifth, like defensively you could see he was so good in one-on-ones and stuff. But actually, even going forward, obviously he's no Trent, he's no like Alphonso Davis or whatever, but
Yeah,
he's still decent going forward. Actually, he moves in well every time he inverts and gets spotted and placed in the middle. He moves the ball really well. We saw how high up. I still don't understand why he was high up against City when he headed that ball, but it is what it is. Like he is able to get into these positions and move the ball really well. You said, Giuseppe, earlier that he reminds you of like Montreal, where he gets consistent performances. I agree. I actually would take it a bit higher and say defensively, he actually reminds me of Bakary Sagna. Because I remember Sagna used to put in these like 7, 8 out of 10 games every single season, and like just perform and at least defensively. And I feel like he's like Bakary Sagna defensively, but I think he's still slightly better than Sagna going forward, which is immense, man.
yeah. No,
Yeah, man.
yeah. We get
Yeah. I was gonna say, and the point is with Tomiyasu as well, he's a lot better than like people give him credit for. Like
Yeah.
he's good. Like I see, listen, I see some Chelsea fan on Twitter earlier, yeah, saying that Badashile from Chelsea is better than Saliba, bro. The guy's smoking budge, bruv. The guy's smoking budge.
Nah,
Bro, listen, that geezer, Badashile, he ain't even better than Tomiyasu. So on Tomiyasu walks into Chelsea's defense. Tomiyasu walks into Man United's defense. I think Tomiyasu has a shout at getting left back for Liverpool. I think so. If you're looking at them top teams and you're saying this guy walks into their team, there's a reason Bayern Munich want him. That's why I think that you're right. But all you men are right when you're saying we have to be a big club and keep our players, these good players. There's a reason Bayern Munich want them. I'm done with us selling to Bayern because we started becoming a bit of not a selling club, but we were almost like a stepping stone club, bro, for these big teams. We can't be that anymore, man. We can't be a stepping stone for other teams. We're Arsenal, right? Like, so for me, yeah, man, he's got to stay. But I want to ask you guys something, yeah, because someone actually threw this to me at work today, and they said, and it did get me thinking, but I didn't give an answer in it. I cowered out. Would you do it if they offered you a swap deal, Alphonso Davies for Tomiyasu? Straight swap, would you take it?
I don't know, man.
I wouldn't. I feel like Alphonso Davies is he's amazing. Oh wait.
It's hard. All day I was thinking.
Do you know what? What I will say though, if we were looking to play that system where we had a bombing right back, bombing right wing back, and we had one of them, and then we've got Davies, I'd be like, yeah, perfect, spot on. But I feel like if we get Davies, no disrespect to White, because White is quality, but it's a little bit lopsided. Like Davies going to be bombing, and you're going to have that one gap. White's going to be like halfway the distance of him. So if we had like a bombing right back, 100%. But I think Tomiyasu, like Ashraf said, he brings that Sagna feel. Like I feel like when Tomiyasu plays, I feel, you know what? We're going to be all right today, you know, nice clean sheet. Or if they score, it'll be like a lucky deflection. But that's a good one. That had been thinking for a good second. But yeah, I feel like we need you know, if we had like a Reece James, for example, right? I want Davis straight away because that could work. That's a perfect one. That would be like Trent and Robbo back in the day, how they used to keep bombing on, doing the thing, whipping the crosses in. I nearly said whipping the balls in, but that was to get started. Look at me.
Hey, you know this man's been bringing it on Twitter as well.
No. What on Big Steve? Bro, what do you mean? No. Hold on a minute. Let me show you guys what he said. Let me tell you guys what.
No, I saw it. The Aguero juice, isn't it?
Oh my God! We talking about
Big Steve, man.
Oh my God, bro, that's filthy. But
what did you say?
Bro, he said loving this Aguero juice. It's top notch. Hey, yo, bro. What do you mean, bro? What do you mean you're loving? Bro, that's crazy. But listen, it's a straight no for me, bro. Straight no for me. Yeah, because defensively, I think the guy's shaky. And
Mm.
for me, I can't sit there. Listen, Kevin said it exactly how I would say it. Right back, left back, and centre back. Come on, guys. Who else does that for us? Who
And
else?
good in all three.
Bro, who else can do that? Who else can you put at right back, left back, at centre back, and they still put in a shift like that for you? Like I don't see a lot of players that you can do that with. So I can't go ahead and bring Davies just because he's the brand name. Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'd rather keep the low key name that nobody knew. Nobody knew Tomiyasu. Nobody knew him. Yeah, but at the end of the day, listen. Japanese players in the Premier League have always been utility players. They've always been able to come in and do a job. Yeah, we've seen it before. We'll see it again. So yeah, listen. For me, there's no way can I do that, man. No way can I do that. But yeah, Ashraf, what are your thoughts on it?
No, I agree. I mean, I would only consider doing a move like that if he's like 30, 31, maybe. Like, I'm just like, hey, you know what? We might lose his value. He's 25. Like, the guy can easily give you like 6-7 years of top quality if we can just keep him fit. And as I said, like, I think we need to do, especially with the defenders that we have, we need to do something similar to what City do. I don't know if you guys follow the NBA, but there's a lot of like load management there, especially with like some of the senior players. I think we should be doing this with injury prone players as well, right? Like just we don't need Tomiyasu to be playing 38 Premier League games a season. Like he could just play 26, 27, 28, maybe 30, as long as we're able to rotate with the other guys. And I think that's worked for City really well. That's why they've been able to keep a lot of guys fit, especially during the major parts of the season. So, yeah, JC, load management it is. We need to bring that to football as well. We need to load management. We need to do load management with Partey more than anyone, bro. Partey needs to be like managed tremendously. Bubble wrap him after the games. Bubble wrap him before the games.
Bro, what else do you guys want from this guy, bro? They even sent the team doctor with him, bro. Do you know how much of a mockery that is? That we're sending the team doctor with the player, bro. So that he can make sure that they're not doing anything, bro.
Bro, I can already imagine like they're doing the Ghana drills and stuff, and the doctor's like, no, please slow down. And the coach is like, what do you want from us? Like, it's mad, bro. Like, every time. It's crazy.
I'm done with him. I feel like he's had enough time. It's one of them. I don't know about Hewlett, but I don't believe his age, mate. I feel like this guy's lied on that passport because
everybody said that, bro. Bro,
honestly,
you got a point there,
like Kunle said the other day, I would not be surprised, bro. You can't go from Atletico, where the training is probably more rigorous than anything you've experienced at Arsenal, and you've come in a couple of, you know what I mean, and you come here, and I know players get injured, but the time of his injuries is annoying. The guy was fit, and then he goes and kicks the ball at the baby reveal, the gender reveal, and we've always seen it. The man put the leg up here,
bro,
and then. And the next day, I'm seeing you out, and you're going to be out for 3-4 months. You're taking a piss, bro. No, honestly, I'm done.
And the worst part is he's not going to be available until after AFCON, and he will be going to AFCON. Like this piss taking is literally like the Jesus thing. Oh, he's not available. He's not even training. But apparently he's available to train with Brazil for a game they lost anyways. But
that's about his
mad man. I don't get it.
Thinking of the speaking about links for our players going out, let's speak about a link of a player coming in. We all know his name because we were linked to him during a January transfer window. You know, it looked like it would happen. It looked very close, and all of a sudden he didn't because he wanted to stay in Italy. What are you guys thinking about this Dusan Vlahovic links?
Bring him. Anyone that said they don't want him, bring him.
Yeah, but hold on a minute. Let me land though.
I'm sorry, I need him.
No, hold on. But even with his shaky injury record last season,
bring him. Bring him.
Hmm.
Bruv, we've currently got a striker that's come out. I don't know if it's true. And you know where I'm going with this, guys. He had an interview for Brazil and he's talking about goals. About, what was it? Not struggling to score goals. Something about not scoring goals. I'm like, bruv, you're our striker, bro. We need you to bang goals, bro.
I read that's not true though. I read that was taken out of
You
context.
know what? Regardless,
be
at the end of the day, I've said it for a long time. I want a killer up top. You know, our biggest problem in many a game is not finishing chances. We go back to it. We look at the Tottenham game when we had them on the ropes. Jesus, you've got the ball off. I can't remember who it was. The goal's there. Any other striker, bottom bins. This guy just has to try blaze it over the bar. He brings chaos. I love what he said. You know, I bring chaos to the opposition, and I do feel confident when he plays. But when he's 1-on-1 in front of goal, I'm like, nah, I don't feel confident. Bring me Vlahovic, bro. Champions League nights, Saka, Martinelli, or even rest him. Jesus on, Saka there, Vlahovic up top. Bro, we're smoking everyone, bro. We're smoking everyone. We need a striker, a killer.
See, with Vlahovic, it's hard, isn't it? Like, first of all, yeah, like, listen, I'm a bit biased with it because I want Tony. Like, I really want Tony. Yeah, but like, I wouldn't be angry at Vlahovic, like, to be honest, because at the end of the day, like, first of all, I don't know about you lot, but there's a lot of Arsenal fans that go, we don't want Vlahovic. He disrespected Arsenal. He's looked down on us. No, he did not, man. Stop that. Listen, if I go to the shop and I want a Ribena, yeah, and you're walking next to me going, oh, no, you want a Coke. Oh, no, you want a Coke. Oh, no, you want a Coke. Bro, I'm going to ignore you and go buy my Ribena. That's all that happened. He wanted Juve.
Yeah.
So it don't matter who went for him. Man was going to only listen to offers from Juve because that's where he wanted. The reason he wanted to go there, it's not up to us. He's a human being, bro. Maybe he's got a tie to Juve. Maybe he's always wanted to play for Juve. It's a goal for him. So first of all, I want to get that out of that. Bro, man didn't disrespect Arsenal and all that. Listen, when we were first linked with him, I was on it. I really wanted him. I think the only thing that obviously puts a dampener on things is his time at Juve hasn't hit the heights of what people expected it to hit. I think that's why everyone's a bit unsure about it. But listen, he's someone that has the capability of coming in and being a world-class striker for Arsenal. So I wouldn't be too mad at us getting him, to be honest. And plus, with them being linked to Partey, if you can get him for cheap, because you might be able to say, here, listen, 30 million and Thomas Partey, we get a striker, then we have more money to go and get an 8. I'll be happy with that. If they're asking for, because listen, Chelsea and Arsenal are going to go for Ivan Toney, so it might come to the point where Chelsea just say, we'll give you 100 million. And I'm telling you, Arsenal ain't doing that. So we might just get smoked out of that by Chelsea with the money. So listen, for me, it's Toney, and I wouldn't mind Vlahovic, but yeah, I don't know what you.
Just quickly, you know, I think this is my belief. I think Tony's going to stay at Brentford. I think he's going to be like, you know what, I want to be loyal to them, give him till the summer. I'm going to stay. I think Chelsea will go all in for Osimhen. I think that's the move for them. I feel like we've seen the pictures of him in the Chelsea top. We know he loves Chelsea. I think he'll go there. They'll put up the money for him. And I just think Vlahovic will be the one for us. I think people need to, I get what you're saying. Tony, I would have been very happy with. I think Vlahovic, we look at the Juve Vlahovic. I'm thinking of Vlahovic before that. The one that had us gassed in them compilations. Man, when he had the little bandage here for Fiorentina, banging goal after goal after goal. And we're like, is this guy coming to us? So, and remember, Juve play a different style. Juve are a bit slower, a bit more passenger, you know, their play. With us, dynamic. And imagine all them crosses Saka's putting into the box. Martinelli's going and drilling them in. Well, let me not say drilling them in. Don't trust this guy's side anymore. Pause. But yeah, I think that someone like Vlahovic will make a massive, massive difference.
Yeah, for me, look, obviously, if it's an option between Vlahovic or Toney, maybe I'd lean more towards Toney. I'm not sure, but look, I will maintain this. Like, I do think the priority for us is a number 8, because the fact is, I don't think we have. I don't trust Partey to stay fit for the rest of the season. And the fact is, without Partey, we don't have a single proper number 8 in the team. So for me, that would be the priority. But if we can get a number 8 and a striker, look, my number 1 priority, I don't give a shit. Like, if I sound cocky or arrogant or too ambitious, I want Osimhen, bro. Like, I want the best of the best that's available out there. And I think Osimhen is a level above these guys. Now, obviously, that will depend if the things with Napoli are still like in a bad spot, and he's still trying to push for a move in Jan. I don't think he will. I think he'll probably try to stay till the summer and then leave. In which case, I don't know if it. Look, I would take Vlahovic, but I don't know. It just doesn't excite me. It really doesn't. Like, I understand he's a different profile. He's obviously big. He's good in the air. And you know what? Forget UV Vlahovic. Even if I look at Fiorentina Vlahovic, of course, very, very good striker. Who I don't think would necessarily take time to fit in with our team, but I don't know, man. Just neither Tony nor Vlahovic. Maybe it's my Osimhen bias. I guess I don't know, but neither Vlahovic nor Tony like make me like that excited. I'm like, oh damn, Vlahovic coming into the. When I think of Osimhen, right, and I think we spoke about this before with Sad, like Arsenal going to any team in the Premier League with Saka, Martinelli, and Osimhen. Bruh, I'm telling you that team, that front three is scary. But I don't know. Maybe I dreamt too hard. I'm not sure.
The only thing I'll say with obviously Vlahovic, he's only 23 in it, so he can still develop massively, and under a good coach, like I believe, like Arteta's a fantastic coach. I think I think he can get even better. So I wouldn't discount him. I think the thing is, the problem we have right now for Arsenal, which is a problem we always seem to have because we don't do the business in the summer, is that we need a striker. If we want to try and win the league this year, we need a striker in January. Now, you might have to sacrifice going for Osimhen because of that reason, because they won't sell him in the January, and you need someone in the January. That's the problem we're currently having. Or we have to pay over the odds. Like, listen, we ain't getting Osimhen because at the end of the day, I don't think we're spending the money on him. Like, that is the simple fact of it. That's why I've not even let myself get gassed with the thought of Osimhen. I've actually started convincing myself that he might flop in the Premier League. You know, because I've been trying to convince.
Don't let Gooner hear you, bro.
Yeah, I just don't see us getting him, man, because they're gonna at least want 120, 130 minimum. I can't see us getting him for less. So I don't see. We've just smashed the transfer budget with Rice. I don't think we go and smash the transfer budget again and get Osimhen. I think we will go for it.
Do it again.
I just don't think we will. We can as a club, but I just don't think we will. I think if they look at it and they say, look, if they say we can get Vlahovic for, say, give them Thomas Partey and 30-40 million, or we can go and spend 140 million on Osimhen, you know what the club's doing, bro. They're going to get Vlahovic 100%.
So can I ask you, Giuseppe, if you had an option between getting like a decent quality striker on loan in Jan and then going for Osimhen in the summer, would you take that? Or would you still say, no, let's buy someone in Jan itself?
First of all, I want to win the league, so I'd probably say buy in January, to be honest. I want to just see us win something big, for one. But second of all, I don't trust this club, bro. Like, this club has put me through so much crap, bro. They will be telling me this, and I'll be like, yeah. And then come the summer, Chelsea slap 150 million, 160 million down for Vlahovic. For Osimhen, and then we don't even get him then. And then we don't get anyone. Like, that's the sort of that's the reason I wouldn't really. I'd say go for someone in the January, man.
What about Sesko from what is it? Is it RB Leipzig? Is he?
Leipzig.
Yeah, he's all right, but I feel like we need. I'm like Giuseppe. Like, I feel like it's already here and now thing. Like, I don't want somewhere where it's like, oh, do you know what? Give him a bit of time, warm up. Nah, bro. January, we want the striker in. We want to win that league.
So why go for that? But hold on a minute. Hold on.
But wait. Before you start, please do not do Sesko.
I've got you. No. Who's going to do Sesko for? I've got you here. I've got this guy. Here we go. Mr. Osimhen, and he's trying to criticize me, yeah? So if you want someone for the here and now, why not go for Tony? Why were you not so against me?
No, because do you know what?
You don't want the here and now.
But I'm thinking. Okay, listen. I'm thinking realistically. I think Tony's been out for so long. He's gonna give Brentford loyalty. No, listen. Hear me out. Let me land. Yeah. I think he's gonna give them loyalty. The fact is, he got banned for betting, whether it was bad or good, whatever. He's gonna go back and think, do you know what? Back in the Prem, Jan, I'll give you 6 months, and he might have an agreement with him in June. Or August. Let me go to wherever I want to go, and I think that's how it's going to work. I think Osimhen, that Ashraf. I think I said last time I love Osimhen, but I'm like Giuseppe. I've just said to myself, that one's not happening. Like for me, it's a Chelsea, PSG, Real Madrid thing. Like for me, it's them 3 clubs. Because don't forget, we'll be dealing with one of the maddest owners ever. That when you try and sign players for Napoli, it is mad. You know what I mean? You're paying over the odds. So I don't think we would ever go and pay over the odds like that. So I think Vlahovic might work because Juventus, I'm sure there's a little financial thing going on there. They can agree a deal.
Well,
you know,
Matt, we did pay over the odds for Declan Rice. Like I never thought we'd get someone like Declan Rice a year ago for 100 million. We did.
No,
and
but
we
you know,
competed against City for him.
No, but you know what though? But the Rice one I think slightly different because with Rice, if you deeped it, we all kind of felt at some point he was coming. Like, I don't know about you lot, but you kind of felt our young team. We got to the end, and you even in Rice, and I think there was an interview when he played against us. He went, "They're a good side. They'll probably go and win the league." I was like, "Yeah, you're coming. Come home. You know what I mean? You can see it. I think this one, Osimhen, I just think it's too much money. I think it's Tony or Vlahovic. I think Tony stays till the summer. He'll end up going to another club. I don't know where. And I think we could end up getting someone like Vlahovic. But just give me someone that can help us win the league. I'm not watching us go close again. Yeah, so I'm getting stressed. Oh, last year.
Sad. You're being disingenuous with the thing because we said in that stream that if it's an option between Tony and let's say Neto, for example, for that 100 million or only Osimhen for 100 million, of course we'll take that. But yes, our argument with you was you were saying Tony is a better fit for Arsenal. Let's say money is not a factor. You were saying Tony is a better fit for Arsenal because, and I quote, Osimhen will take time to adapt to the Premier League. Tony wouldn't, and we were like, "That's not true." But that's our argument. That was our argument.
Because I don't want to stick on the topic for too long, yeah. But bro, that's a decent argument that he will take some time. What makes you think that? What makes you think? I'll be honest with me. What makes you think Osimhen is gonna come in here, bang? He's going to start off, bang. He's going to be calling goals after goals after goals. Bro, players have to take some sort of time to get used to it. The only player that I've seen that's coming straight away and done job from day dot is Erling Haaland. And the reason why he done that,
that's not true though.
Bro, what about Bama Blood Clot Yang, bro?
Yeah,
Aubameyang came in January and killed it instantly. Diego Costa came from La Liga and killed it instantly. Van Nistelrooy came and killed it instantly.
What about Anthony from Man United?
Oh wow! So we're really.
No, but
also, you want an example?
No. One sec, because you
go ahead.
Bro, I'm the host. Bro, whoa. First of all, the Aubameyang situation is completely different. Yeah, because at that point we were starving in it, so we didn't know we were trying to get goals from left, right, anywhere, bro. You know what I mean? And Aubameyang came in, fair enough, bro. He did good, fair enough. He started off with a bang, but that's an odd case. Like, how many players can you truly name that have done that in recent times?
I told you, Diego Costa.
What bring you Van Nistelrooy?
Diego Costa. Okay. Forget Nistelrooy. Diego Costa came to Chelsea, killed it instantly. Mohamed Salah came from the same Serie A. In his first season, banged 32 goals in the league.
Tell him, Ashraf. Tell him.
And the reason, by the way, I'm saying Osimhen, right? Because we all know that in the Premier League, you need physicality. You need to be able to rough it up with the defenders and be able to keep up with the pace. Osimhen has all of that in abundance. He has the pace, he has the physicality, he has the strength, the ability to battle with defenders in the air and stuff. So
this is,
I don't know.
You know what? I can't lie to you, lot, bro. Bro, listen, I would down this Tony Hill. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've said Tony, bro. I said Tony.
Bro, if Tony comes, I'll celebrate Tony's goals, bro.
I'd rather keep Nketiah than get Tony.
Nah, yeah, now I know. So hold on, guys.
Hey, you're lying.
Guys,
lying. Please.
The thing is,
he's lying.
No. Of course, bro. What do you mean? Yeah. If listen, he has to be lying, bro. If he's not lying, then I have to get him checked for drugs, bro. We need to get.
His son's gonna lock me off his thing, you know. That's gonna
we need to. We need to drug test you, bro. We need to, bro. Check what you're taking, bro, because that's crazy. That's crazy.
Guys, I think as an Arsenal fan base, we need to help our club. go on Twitter, big up Nketiah like he's the next big thing, right? Nketiah this, don't call me again. Nketiah, your defense is in
Big up,
trouble.
Staffy.
Do this,
Yeah.
do this for a big up. Do this for a whole year and dupe some club out there to getting him like, yo, this guy might actually
I
be
think
good.
clubs want him. I think clubs want him.
no.
I think in the summer we could
Oh.
sell him.
Hold on. Here we are. There you are. Oh my God, Kevin. Aussie men plus low blocks.
Horrendous.
Wait a
I
second.
don't
Wait.
know.
Okay, wait.
Tony
Wait,
hasn't
wait.
played against low blocks.
Wait,
Tony
wait.
hasn't played against low
First
blocks.
of all,
There you are.
how many teams are really playing low block? Like in general, in the Prem, you got like the deader
No.
teams.
They're
Listen.
playing to low
True as
blocks.
well.
What are you talking
Like,
about?
like who? Like okay, name apart from the dead teams, name me other teams. Don't mention them. Sheffield United, the Luton.
West Ham have played low block before.
West Ham don't do low block now.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
No,
Watch Brentford. Brentford will play a low block against us.
Okay, Sad. Fine. We said we want to move on, but since you brought this up, yeah, Sad. Okay, you know what? Fair enough. Teams don't play low blocks against Osimhen. Can you please name me how many times did Brentford play against low blocks?
Yeah. Anyway, guys, so we're moving on to the next topic. Yeah.
But I want to
So
say, sorry, I
guys-
want to say one thing. Can I say one thing?
Yeah.
What? Hey, yo, don't do the duping thing on Eddie Nketiah, bro. Because you know what's gonna happen. We'll dupe our own bloody club, bro.
Yeah.
We'll dupe Arsenal, bro. They'll keep it. They'll be like, the fans are gassed.
Yeah.
The fans are gassed with Nketiah. We
I
don't
can't
need
lie.
to
That's
sign
right.
anyone, bro.
We'll end
That
up,
might be
we'll end up
an
duping our
own
own club.
Hey, well, that
Own
might
goal,
be.
bro.
Hey, bro, listen, they might, bro. That'll be an own goal, bro. We end up with him getting a 150, 200k contract. Fucking statue outside the stadium, bro. I'm not ready for that, bro. I'm not ready.
Mikel
for that.
Arteta will be like
Happens.
200k, sign him for 4 more years.
Yeah, bro.
No,
Give it-
8
give-
years contract.
bro, he's the only one with gold stitched around his number, bro. Like
Oh my
it could
God,
get
no,
techie,
you're
bro.
right,
Let's
you're right.
yeah. I don't
Can we
think
just
that's a
say
risky
quickly?
game. Risky
Can we
game.
just say quickly? He's not crap. We're not saying he's crap.
Nah.
That's.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
just
he's
saying.
just not. Yeah.
I'm just saying we want to go up the levels
Yeah.
now. So
Exactly.
we want players that
Yeah.
are that level. Eddie will do
I-
well at another Prem club. He
Yeah.
will.
He would do well.
100%.
He would do well as a backup if we're competing for top 4. I've said that
Yeah,
before. But if
100%.
we're
Yeah.
challenging
Good
for the
player.
title, City
Yeah.
have Alvarez as backup. Liverpool have
Yeah.
Gakpo and Nunes. We cannot have Nketiah as backup.
Yeah.
I just-
sure.
Bro, I'm not saying that he's a bad player. I just think he's useless in our
Yeah.
system.
Mm.
Simple.
That's
You know what I mean?
That's,
But
it's like calling him a bad player, but okay.
So anyway, moving on. I think it's time. It's a good time for us to move on to the Brentford game. To the Brentford game because we've got Brentford on Saturday. Big game coming back. Brentford are no joke. Even though they're missing Tony, I still think they're no joke. Listen, and Mbeumo, very good player. Wissa as well. This guy just gets into positions where like his positioning and his reading of the game is actually so underrated. Wissa, his reading of the game is so underrated because this guy gets in such good positions on the pitch. Like when I'm watching Brentford games, I'd watch him, pause, because I'm trying to see how his positioning, how he's reading the game, being able to get himself in a position where he can literally get a tap in most of the time. And he always does it, bro. He starts off from the left side. All of a sudden, he ends up at the back post with a ball coming in, and then bang, he's there to try and get the tap in. So I definitely think there's danger in the team. But what are you guys' thoughts on that game, man, against Brentford?
We're gonna beat them.
Straight win. Yeah, straight win.
Yeah. See, Giuseppe knows we're gonna beat them. Like I know what you're doing. I hear it. Like I want to be like that too. Be like, oh, do you know what, Brentford? But like, if we want to win the league, these are like we beat them 3-0 last season. Right, we weren't playing the best football. You know what I mean? I'm thinking with Brentford. I know what you're saying about low block, but Brentford only go into that when they go up. Like they did at Old Trafford. They went 1-0 up, then they tried to do low block. They couldn't do it with the players they have. Brentford's team is designed to play a certain way. Thomas Frank has them playing one-touch pass and this innovative type of play. So I feel like those are the type of games where an early goal, you're good. Like if you can score early, but it's one of them ones with Arsenal. I feel like if we get to half time, it's 0-0. I'm like, oh no, like you just know what's coming, you know. Like, but yeah, I think we should be all right. Set pieces, we have to be very careful of. That's their biggest thing. They've got people that do long throws, and they've got Pinnock. Who's the guy that got from Wolves? Nathan Collins. They've got tall, physical people. But 40 fit team, I think we should go there and beat them.
Yeah, man. I agree. I think the as well for me, if you've noticed this season with like that Wisa and stuff, they need like 3 or 4, 5 opportunities to score their goal. Like they score goals, but they're not getting that against Arsenal. Not this defense, bro. That's the one thing I can say I've got trust in this season is our defense, and I just don't think we'll leak enough chances for them to score. We beat them already this season at their ground. We got to remember that in the cup we're no longer in.
Exactly.
We beat them 1-0. I don't see it being like that. I feel like the international break will come back. Listen, it all depends. If we got Odegaard back, if we got Jesus back, I think we might smoke them like 2-3-0. I think obviously if they're not there, the creative spark that it could be a bit more tough. But like I watched the way Liverpool walked through them, man. I can't lie, man. The way Liverpool walked through them in that last game, like the Salah goal and that, it's embarrassing, bro. We can't be losing to them. They're not the team like Brentford. We're thinking Brentford last year. They're not that for me. They're not Brentford last year. I don't know if it's the Tony missing link in the team. Maybe it's just a bit of like they had a great season last year and they were just performing more than they were. Because listen, there was so many games last year that they probably would have won this year if they had Tony banging them goals because he did score so many goals for them. But yeah, man, I'm not gonna lie. Since they lost Tony, I'm not really scared of them. I think we'll beat them.
Ashraf?
Yeah, I agree. You know, there are rarely any Premier League games, including like Sheffield at home and all, where I'm like, oh, we'll definitely smash these guys. Because I'm always like wary, and I'm always like, as an Arsenal fan, I'm just pessimistic sometimes about like how we might approach certain games. But this is actually one game where I'd be shocked if we don't win comfortably. When I say comfortably, I don't mean like 4-0, 5-0 and stuff, but I mean like even if it's a 2-0, I mean a comfortable 2-0 where we dominate possession, we dominate the game, we create a lot more chances, we minimize the number of chances they create. As Giuseppe said, we already beat them at their ground this season. Yes, they obviously didn't have their full team, but then neither did we. We have Odegaard back. We have Jesus back as well. Obviously, he played with Brazil. We could have our best front three starting. And, you know, even the thing that Matt said earlier about like if it's 0-0 in the first half and stuff. Yes, usually in the past, I would be like, 0-0 first half away from home. It could be like dodgy settings in the second half. I don't even have that kind of concern anymore with Arsenal because against these kind of teams, obviously, because I think our bench is really good in terms of coming and changing the game. Like if we're starting with Jesus, Saka, and Martinelli, the fact that we have someone like Trossard who could come off the bench and make a big impact and win us the game in the second half and stuff, like I think that makes a massive difference. Obviously, we saw against Everton, a ground we have not won in the last 5 years. We ended up winning there from a Trossard goal. So even if it's 0-0 in the first half, I think we have so many good attacking outlets with Odegaard and Saka and Martinelli and Jesus. And you know what, even Nketiah, to be fair to him, like these are the kind of games I feel he could come off the bench sometimes and make some sort of a difference. Dare I say, maybe even Kai Havertz played as a left back and scored. So hey, maybe something Arteta might consider in the long run. But yeah, I see us winning this comfortably. I don't see them troubling us at all. I'll be disappointed if we concede, honestly, even one goal.
Yeah, I think as well. Like I agree 100% what you said, bro. And like when you actually think about it, like certain games that you should be winning and stuff, and you're not comfortable with most. The reason I'm really comfortable with the Brentford game as well is I generally think that the way we got done, the way we got spoke to, and that after we lost to Brentford that first game in the season in the Premier League, I think Arsenal players, manager, and club took that not the wrong way, but they took that as like, screw you guys, you know, that whole kick about with the boys thing, and that they took it personally. And I think like since that day, every time we've played them, we've dominated them. We drew with them last year, but when we drew with them last year, we should have won that game by more. We should have been more comfortable, and plus their goal shouldn't even have stood. We know that was completely. It's the exact same as like the Liverpool one this season against Spurs, Stonewall goal that they screwed up on. So apart from that one, we've dominated them every other time that we've played them. Like even in the League Cup, in the second half they grew into it a bit more, but we sort of had a rotated somewhat team. And yeah, man, I'm just I'm confident with this one, man. But they better not let me down, bro. After saying all this,
you know, for this game, I'm gonna say we're gonna win, but obviously I'm still wary because listen, Brentford are not an easy team. Obviously, on paper we should win it, it should be an easy game for us on paper with the squad that we're going to have, players due back and all of that. But yeah, for me, I'm just looking at it like this. We've got to go in there. We've got to put up the best performance. We're gonna see our strongest front three. I think in a long time. So we're gonna see Gabriel Jesus. We're gonna see Martinelli and Saka in the same team. Yeah. So Odegaard's gonna be there as well because he is due back as well. And I believe Ben White is being assessed at the moment. But an interesting topic here that we can quickly discuss. Ramsdale, he's going to be playing because Raya can't play. So Ramsdale is definitely going to be playing. I saw someone earlier on Twitter say Carl Hines is going to make his his debut, bro. I was like, yeah, you're bugging. Like I said, if you think Ramsdale ain't coming out of that pitch, bro, you're crazy. Because I'll tell you right now, he might even force Arteta's hand. He might say, I'm going out there. So if you put somebody else out there, I don't care. I'm going to be in the goal. So you'll have two goalkeepers in the goal. But yeah, listen, interesting to see Ramsdale. He could finally prove himself. I think it's going to be a first game in the Premier League this season.
No,
I don't think
He started the season for us. Remember, Raya didn't come in until later.
Yes. Yes.
The Fulham game, the 2-2, some of them blamed him for the first goal.
Yes.
Clearly Saka's mistake.
I remember now. Sorry, it's been Raya for so long now that I ain't seen him in a while, bro. So I don't know. Even remember when the last time he played, but it was his last game the Fulham game.
No, it was the West Ham game in the League Cup, the one that we lost 3-1. 3-1 or 3-1. I think we lost.
Oh, okay, yeah. So what are you guys' thoughts on Ramsdale come back in?
I think he's got to step up, Rav. I think it's his time. All this talk, man. Like put the thing about your dad to sleep. Forget about all that. Keep your concentration for 100% of the game, please. But no, jokes aside, like I think, bro. Listen. We can't start disrespecting Ramsdale. He's a good keeper, bro. He ain't like a second keeper coming in. This guy had us in the battle for winning the league, for the Premier League all last season, and I wouldn't put it on him for the reason that we didn't win the league. So so for me, yeah, like we got to put a bit of respect on his name. Like I think it's no different him being in the goal. I think he's got a lot to prove. I think he needs to have a good game though. But with that defense in front of you, obviously he's just got to do correctly, bro. And that's all that it matters. Like for me, yeah. Listen, he'll always. I think he's professional enough. I think he loves the club enough. I think he respects the fans enough to like put in a performance, not come on sulking and all that stuff. So I hope he gives it a bit with the fans as well. I hope we do see that same energy that Ramsdale brings as well. Yeah, I think it'll be decent.
Do you think that the eyes are all going to be on him if he makes a mistake? It could be highlighted massively.
Yeah, 100%. And this is why I can't stand pundits and stuff, like because they want to all talk about Arteta calling out refs and all that, and putting pressure on the refs. Needed pressure on the refs. They're already under pressure, this and that. Ramsdale's already internally under bare pressure, bro. This goalie's come in and he's taken your spot. You're under bare pressure, but yet the pundits will still want to talk about it all before the game. They'll still want to talk about it all within the game and after the game. So like, there's going to be pressure. Like if he makes a mistake, them pundits are going to be talking about it. That's going to be the first question coming off their lips. So but he knows that, and at the end of the day, they get paid a lot of money for this. Obviously, they're human, and I do feel like that's why pundits and that should allow it, because definitely when they're the ones that sort of get onto like fan channels and that for saying stuff, they're just hypocrites, isn't they? But yeah, man, I think he'll handle that pressure. I think Ramsdale's someone that can handle that sort of public pressure, like, you know what I mean, and like external like talking about him and stuff.
Yeah, I agree. And as Lucas TK mentioned as well, like if he makes one mistake, like a lot of fans and others will be on him, and I don't think he obviously needs that kind of energy. But it's on him now to try and make a point. You see, the only thing why I do feel bad for him about is that I think even if he has an incredible performance against Brentford, he still won't start the next game. I think Arteta's already made up his mind that Raya is his number one keeper. And I think that's a bit disheartening, right? It could be quite disheartening for a player, like to know that you could play and have a very good game, and your man just come out in the summer and said that no position is safe and everyone has to compete, but then you play and you have a good game and you still are not guaranteed to start the next game because your manager clearly prefers someone else over you. And for me, like that I really hope it doesn't affect him. I hope he doesn't go into the game thinking that way, because that actually could lead to him having shaky performances. The good thing with Ramsdale, though, for me, at least this is what I've noticed, he has better away performances than home performances. Like, I think when he goes to some away games, like I remember the Tottenham game, the Liverpool game away, the Leicester City game away, like he ends up pulling some mad good saves. And it could have something to do with what he said before as well. Like, oh, when he's, at the Emirates Stadium, he gets distracted by the fans and he can't concentrate for 90 minutes. And which, again, is something stupid. I don't think you should have ever said that. I don't think you should ever be saying something that your employer could be using against you so openly. But yeah, look, I just hope he has a good game. And if he does have a very good game, I hope Arteta can show that faith and start him in the Champions League game against Lens as well.
No, 100%. Here's a question for you guys, and guys in the chat as well. Also, make sure you're liking the video. Please, don't want to keep on asking, but thank you very much, guys. In the chat as well, please feel free to answer this question as well. What is your starting 11? It's going to be interesting. This might cause a bit of a drama, and there's going to be some arguments here. But we'll go to Matt first.
Is White fit?
He's been assessed.
All right.
He's been assessed.
I'm gonna base it on he is fit. Actually, do you know what? No, forget that. Ramsdale. I'm gonna go Tomiyasu, Saliba, Gabriel, Zini, Rice, Odegaard. Oh, this other one is the one in it, that third in midfield. I think he's gonna go Brentford. I think he goes Jorginho. I can just see it. I think it's a Jorginho type game. Then obviously up top, Saka, Mane, Jesus. I think this is not a game I want to see Havertz starting in. I don't mind him coming when we're 2-3 up, whatever. But I feel like when you play someone like Brentford, you need someone that passes the ball quickly. I don't want a midfielder that takes too long on the ball. And you know what? Sorry to go just a bit off topic on it. The Havertz project that I thought might go well at some point. I'm sorry, I'm tired of it already. And you know what upsets me? I'm sure you're all the same. When I see the Xhaka stats keep coming up on Twitter, I'm like, that's what we let go. Is that
I'm crying
goals,
inside,
7
bro.
assists, 7
I'm
goals,
crying,
7
I'm
assists.
crying now.
it hurts,
I'm crying
it
inside,
hurts.
bro. I'm crying inside.
Yeah, but no, I think normal team, Jorginho in, and yeah, I think that's it.
Right, so you're going to Jesus, yeah? Trossard doesn't keep his place. Fairs.
Do you know what?
We know where. No, we know where you stand now.
Listen,
you said
listen,
it, bro.
Listen, I love Trossard. And also, who did Trossard play internationally this week? Because it wasn't nowhere far. Because I think they'll take into account that as well. Martinelli played both games, so he probably will get benched. But I would prefer Martinelli. But he's probably going to do Trossard. I don't know where they played.
Martinelli has to start for me, man. These kind of games against like teams that try to play quick and stuff. Martinelli for me has to start.
So go on, Ashraf. Then who's your starting 11 then?
Yeah, I mean mine is similar.
By the way, yeah, YL has completely lost, bro. Man, completely misunderstood, bro. Look at what's this starting 11, bro? YL, bro. We're talking.
Keep that meaty midfield away from here, bro. Take that. Crap midfield away from here.
Hey, you know what?
We'll see you in December at Anfield.
Hey, you're gonna. Hey. Let's not speak too much about that game. Man. It's still getting heart palpitations, bro. It's crazy.
Yeah.
No. Go ahead, bro. What's your?
Yeah, it's similar. I mean, Ramsdale for me in goal. If Ben White is fit, I would start him. And then play Tomiyasu. Or actually, no, maybe not even Tomiyasu. I'd play Zinchenko left back because again, if we just go by, earning your spot. Last game against Burnley, he was man of the match. He had an incredible game defensively and going forward. So I would start Ben White and Zinchenko. Again, just part of like load management with Tomiyasu, since we know he's quite injury prone, and I do want him to play that Lens game, just so we can, because that Lens game, if we win it, we not only qualify officially, but we also guarantee topping the group. So I want to get it done with so we can rest players for PSV. Midfield, Rice, Odegaard. Now, my default answer is probably going to be Jorginho. But I don't know. I feel like the thing is we don't have other options. That's the worst part. Like Smith Rowe, who I would have considered like playing as an 8, is not there. Vieira, by the way, had a good game last season against Brentford. I remember he scored that banger from outside the box. But yeah, you know what? I'd probably play it safe. Jorginho, Declan Rice, and Odegaard. And then the front three of Saka, Martinelli, and... You know what? I'd actually start Trossard. Yeah, because he was really good last game. He's been good in the international break. Just keep that hot form going, bro. Keep that hot form going, and Jesus can come off the bench, make a big impact if needed. So yeah, I would probably start Trossard up front.
Giuseppe, she'll start an 11, brother.
Yeah, man. I went a little bit different, man. I went Hein in goal.
Hein goal is crazy. Hein goal is nuts.
Ramsdale in goal. Ben White right back. Saliba, Gabriel. We don't even need to talk about that bit. Left back, I'd play Tomiyasu. My midfield 3 would actually be Rice, Odegaard, and Trossard. And then I'd go for Saka, Jesus, and Martinelli up top. That's what I would go for in this game. I think you make the more defensive defense, take Zinchenko out. So you make them back 4 like solid 4 centre backs. And then I'd play that midfield.
Bad, you know?
That's
not bad.
Wait, hold on. Who did he? Sorry, I cut out there for a second. Sorry.
I said Ramsdale in goal, Ben White, Saliba, Gabriel, Tomiyasu. Then a midfield 3 of Rice, Odegaard, Trossard, and then Saka, Jesus, Martinelli. I also wouldn't mind seeing, if you didn't want to play maybe Trossard or Jesus in the midfield, I would also really like to see that back 4, but then with Rice, Zinchenko, and Odegaard in the midfield. But we ain't going to see that. So for me, the one I said first is what I'd go for. But I don't think that would be the team.
Great.
I like that
great
midfield.
Minds.
Yeah.
No. Listen, great minds for Ingolite. And listen, YL, big up to you, bro. Big up to you, man. Yeah, Sahabi. Yeah, Khoya. He's definitely Moroccan, bro. He's definitely Moroccan. Listen, my Maghribi brother. Hey, listen, big up to you, brother. Listen, great minds think alike, because your starting 11, my friend, is exactly like mine. Yeah, I'm saying we move Trossard into the left 8, and I'm saying Jesus plays up top, and I'm saying we try that out. I think that's got some, and even you know what, yeah, because
I think maybe Kevin Odegaard in 8.
Kevin said something very interesting. Kevin said something very interesting here. He said Tommy, Rice, and Havertz start. Height matters in this game. What are you lots of thoughts on that?
No,
bro.
No, but Matt. I don't think he means in the mid. I think he means. Oh, okay. But Havertz shouldn't start, in my opinion. Yeah.
See, listen. I understand you want to start Havertz because of height, but the fact is, you don't just put someone in because they're tall against someone like Brentford. Don't get me wrong. If you're playing like them class opposition, I get it. But bro, like speed kills a lot of teams, bro. And that's why if you watch Trossard in certain games, like we turn it on. Like when we're at home, especially, bang, we got the ball. Trossard little turn, we're finishing. I think if we do that with Brentford, we can bring Havertz on after. But like everyone's saying, I think Saka, Martinelli, Jesus, that front 3 there will cause problems, bro. Problems, you know. And I'm sorry, I know I'm putting my neck on the line with this. Yeah, we can't lose to these lot. I don't care if they beat Chelsea. I don't care if they nearly beat United. Yeah, we're Arsenal, bro. We're Arsenal.
Bro, forget lose. Even if we draw that game, I swear that'll feel like a loss for me. Like that's 100%. Such a bad result. Like honestly,
listen, we can't. Listen, we've got Villa coming soon, bro. good
Yeah,
evening,
yeah.
away, and then Liverpool. Nah, bro, I want maximum points until we get to that stage, bro. No, I'm not
And
messing
then we
around. No.
smashed Liverpool at Anfield, bro.
And
3-0.
we're gonna save that
You heard
talk.
it here first. You heard it here first. Remember?
We're
I'm
gonna, hey, we're
I'm
gonna
gonna
say,
rile up.
I'm gonna rile up my Maghrebi brother.
yeah, well, hey, listen, you know what? Yeah, I can't lie, sip and drink, bro, because
Hey, listen.
I'm not involved, YL. I'm not involved.
Last
Yeah?
season, we drew 2-2 without Saliba. This season, Rice, Saliba there. Bruh, you ain't got no sniff. But look, my only reservation with the Trossard thing, I actually love that midfield because I think it's fluid. All of them can move the ball really well. All of them can create incredibly well. My only reservation, right, and I feel like this is what Arteta might think as well, is that in case the game is not going our way, he won't have anyone on the bench to bring that can come and impact the game and change it somehow. Obviously, he can bring in Vieira and stuff, but I mean, if we're just talking about actual proper impact, he won't have any. And I feel like Arteta will be like, I need to have one trump card on the
Well,
bench.
actually, Vieira's not available. Red
What do
card.
you mean? Why?
Oh yeah.
Oh
red
yes,
card.
yes.
Yeah, he got kicked off. He got sent off for that stupid decision.
Every cloud has a silver lining, man.
Hey, Matt's a joker. Man said it's all good, bro. I'm happy. Man said I'm happy.
I've read we're looking to loan him out in January.
I agree.
Oh,
I agree. I would, innit? Like, I know people saying that he's gonna come good, but he's got 2 minutes. Like, what's the last? Oh, United when he came on second half. I thought, wow, look at you. Then the next game, I'm like, look at you now.
Fulham as well.
Yeah, Fulham. But then I'm
I
like,
got Stocks, man.
what are you doing?
Stocks,
you better take him out, bro.
I got Stocks, bro. I got Stocks.
Gonna move that Dogecoin, bro.
Nah. It's all good,
I don't
bro.
think he's it. I don't think he's it, honestly. Because if you're that
Man's
skinny,
got
if
stocks in Vieira, bro, if it went downhill last week.
Hella red.
For you to do well in the Premier League, right? If you're that skinny and slim, you have to have mad techers like Bernardo Silva, like Cazorla, like these kind of guys with quick feet in like tight spaces, like David Silva. If you don't have that and you're that skinny and not even that quick, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't think you'll do it there.
I don't know what this comment is, but Polar Knights, Polar Knights, yeah. I big up yourself, bro. Man said, as a barber, I love this show. It's a perfect evolution of beard growth.
I trimmed mine, so like it's beard reduction.
Mine barely grows like fully, you know what I mean? But big up yourself though, bro. Big up yourself, man. Big up yourself. Right. Let's get to score predictions before we wrap up the show. Score predictions, guys. We'll start off with Ashraf. We'll go around the room. What's your score prediction? Wow.
I swear I'm not even joking. Like, I actually think we should. If we start with a good lineup, 3-0. If we start with Havertz and Nketiah and stuff, then obviously we'll still win. Regardless of who he starts, we're winning this game. But I think 3-0.
Yeah, Kevin is on drugs.
Yeah.
Kevin's on drugs.
Kevin, let us know where your address is. We'll send help.
Man said, hear me out. Havertz is one of our better pressers. He said pressers. I thought he said passes. I was about to say that's crazy.
No, I don't agree.
The way you kill Brentford is properly pressing them from the front to kill any chances of counter. It's not. I'm not the biggest fan. Also,
it's not better pressing than Odegaard.
Thank you.
Well, listen, relax.
One thing I do want to say, our pressing is not like it used to be, though. If you look at our pressing last season, I feel like we looked scary with it. Like, do you remember when we played? I think it was Fulham away, and every time someone got that ball, we had like 3 men around them. Like now, I don't know. Tactical. Yeah, tactical thing, defo. And I feel like
he's had so many attempts this season where he tackles and fouls badly because he couldn't time his tackle. Like you can clearly tell there's not a single defensive bone in his body. Like, okay, fair enough. Big up to him. He's hustling. He's running. He's trying to work hard. But it's like a donkey running around and just like trying to kick people and stuff like that. It's mad, bro. Like,
should we try him left back? That's what Germany done.
I said that earlier. And he scored in 5 minutes. So
Now that
Left back,
stinks,
maybe.
bro. That stinks. That stinks. Polar Knights is actually back. Man says since this is the Gooners who review are Chucky. I don't even know what that means, bro. But big up
Me
yourself.
Do you know
Big up
what's
yourself.
sad
I think that's
as
something
well?
to do with fucking the Goonies or something.
Goonies, yeah, God. The worst thing with Havertz, I feel like when you hit that age, you have to have a set position. When you're that age and you don't have a set position, it's a worrying thing. Like, you know, some players don't have a set position, but there's a reason behind it. Like Kimmich, he'll play holding mid, can play right back for you, or proper centre mid. Havertz is like, if I said to you now, what's his best position? Nobody knows, bruv. How can your manager go for Germany? I'm going to play you left back, bruv. I was playing up top at Community Shield, then I'm playing midfield for my club, and you're putting me left back. Nah. For me, yeah. Sorry, go on. Just
the one thing I'll say about that though is like the only counter to that with him at Arsenal, Chelsea, Germany, they somehow always want him in the team though. What's the reason for this? Like, what is the reason for all these managers and like? Hear me out. Listen, I'm not like you guys. I ain't finished with Havertz yet. I'm not for Havertz. I'm still pissed at the signing. If I could go back in time, I'd stop the signing happening if I could. But remember when we kept saying the same thing about Xhaka? Like Xhaka was bad. Xhaka was bad. Xhaka was bad. And it was like, but yet all these managers seem to want to play him all the time. Could it be a thing where Arteta just needs a bit of time with him? Because don't forget, it was a couple seasons in for Xhaka with Arteta that we got the Xhaka that we're now missing. So is it a possibility that in a couple seasons we're talking Havertz as one of the important players in our team? Because that's the only thing I'll say. Like him playing left back for Germany, people will laugh at that. But then I'll say this manager wants him in the team so bad that he's going to put him left back, bruv. And then he scores. Like, so you have to wonder. Like, that's the only thing I'll say to like be devil's advocate with the Havertz situation.
He's
Giuseppe,
got
I
until
can.
December for me.
Sorry.
I said he's got until December.
No, you gotta give him a season, man.
Bro,
no, he's got until the end of
basically
December.
Brentford game.
So
No,
I'm saying to the end of December, the new year. That's what he's got for me to at least like convince me by putting in a good performance. You know what I mean? Getting a goal or a goal and assist, the proper one, not some bookie fucking. Oh, here you go. Take the free kick.
Penalty. Yeah.
Take the penalty. Take the penalty.
Yeah.
There you go. But yeah, nah, man, it's not looking good.
No, for me, for me, the counter to like what Giuseppe said is that, I mean, a couple of things is, yes, some managers like do start him for whatever reason, but then so did managers with Maguire. Like Southgate still starts him, and we know that he's not the best manager, the best defender out there. The second thing here is, for me, it goes back to the point you mentioned earlier. Like we said, right, if we have an option to get Osimhen in the summer or get a striker now, we want to win the league now. So I don't want to sit and experiment with Havertz for another 2-3 seasons until Arteta figures it out. Because that's 65 million we spent, right? Like, think about the kind of options that are out there in the market. McAllister went for half that price, right? McAllister, forget a World Cup winner, like a top baller in the mid who could play as a 6. He's playing as a 6 for Liverpool, even though it's not his best position, but who can play as an 8 and as a 10 as well. Someone who would have been perfect for us along with Rice. And he went for half that price. And there are other midfielders, obviously, who are at that level in the French league, in the Bundesliga, in the Serie A and stuff. So the fact that we spent 65 million on Kai Havertz for us to try and figure it out over the next 2-3 seasons, I don't know, man. And look, as Matt said, striker, he's not the best finisher. Right winger, he's too slow and sluggish. Attacking mid, he's not the best creator. Centre mid can't tackle for shit. Like, it doesn't do any defense. So I'm just thinking because with Xhaka, right, we knew the main thing with Xhaka is he was too erratic. When he's playing as the main DM, he's too erratic sometimes with some of his tackling, and because he's the one doing most of the defensive work in front of the centre backs. Arteta alleviated that from him by playing Partey as the DM and playing Xhaka as a centre mid, and said, hey, you don't need to defend as much as Partey. You can come back, track back, do all that stuff, but then also do enough work for us going forward, which Xhaka has always been decent at because he's been a good passer. He takes good shots and stuff like that. I don't see Arteta figuring out the same solution for Havertz, because I don't see him having any sort of trait where I'd be like, in this position, he might make it. So I don't know.
Do you know, with Havertz, I think there's two things, yeah. I think the first one is that I think Rory Jennings said it the other day, like, He's a moments player, and I feel that's why he does play. He's a type of player where you can imagine in the FA Cup final, everyone's all against him, and he gets that goal where he dinks the keeper, and everyone's like, "Oh my god, guy!" And then the next league game, he does nothing. I think he's that type of player. Also, I think what's affecting us Arsenal fans is we've signed someone at Havertz when we're trying to play midfield, and we're seeing other teams in this league with midfielders that didn't cost as much, and they're balling out. Kudus, Zoboszlai, Maddison, and obviously we're getting the stats of Xhaka all the time. So I'm 80-20.
Zoboszlai was available for the same price. Oh my god.
This is what I'm saying. And you know what? For me, if you look at a picture and I go, Rice, Odegaard, and Zoboszlai, suddenly I'm looking at that three. I'm like, ain't no one beating us with that. Are you crazy? Like, we're going to... And yeah, we've gone with Havertz. And this might be a sword that Arteta dies on. Unfortunately, he's put pressure on himself now with this one. Because up until then, I don't think there was too much pressure on him or any pressure on him, because it was like, we're riding the wave of last season. We're going to go into this one, see what happens. But suddenly you sign Havertz, another Chelsea player. That's another thing. No more. No more. I don't care how good they are. You couldn't even offer me Mudryk for free or for no one. Please, I'm done with that club, man.
Bro, I can't think of a single Chelsea signing that worked for us. None.
No.
Name one.
I'll take him.
No. I'm saying I can't think of a single Chelsea signing in the past that worked for us.
I don't
Literally.
It depends on what you mean by work. Like, I mean,
because I know some people say Peter Cech, but
I'm not going to say.
Are you going to say David Luiz?
No, I'm gonna say, to be honest, for what we brought him in for, I think Jorginho, bro, has been all right.
The only one,
For what we've brought him in, and another one which is quite funny, but for what we brought him in for, I thought it was all right, and that was what's his name, Benayoun.
Oh, Benayoun.
But Benayoun was that player where you couldn't hate him, innit? Like, he just couldn't do wrong. I'd watch him when he scored. I just jumped up. Yeah, come on. Like, he was just a lovely player to have. Man.
I want to shout out this one comment from earlier because I was reading that comment since JC28. It was a pause for you, bro. He said, "Hey yo, load management."
Who said load management? What me? Oh, it was Ashraf. Look, and I'm surprised Sard didn't hear it.
Hey.
Sorry, bro. Sorry to bring that.
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, when you said load management, in my head, I looked at Sard's face, but Sard went with it, and I was like, cool.
I didn't even clock it, by the way. Like I was thinking
I
basketball.
didn't even clock it, bro. I'm just sitting here trying to manage the way we're gonna fit all of these players into one team, bro. Because listen, we need to. I need to have Jesus on that pitch. And then I also need to have Trossard on that pitch, because Trossard does not deserve to be dropped. Simple as that. It's simple as that. And this is the reason why Arteta gets paid so much money. He's the one who has to find. He's the one who has to find the solution to these problems. Simple as that. It's as simple as that. Jesus needs to be back into that squad, and Trossard does not deserve to be dropped. You find a way. You're the manager. You should be able to find a way. Ramsdale playing. Listen, he's spotlight's going to be on him, but you're at a big club. Deal with it. There's pressure when you're at a big club. When you're at a giant club like this, bro, you're going to have pressure on you. People look at you. People talk. Simple as that. Yeah, if you can't handle that, go to Portsmouth. Yeah, we'll loan you to Port Vale, bro. If you want, if you want to sit there low key, bro. Sunderland, they're looking for goalkeepers. But bro, if you want to play at the top level, you gotta understand people are gonna be talking about you. People are gonna be criticizing you left, right, and center. It's as simple as that. Like some of the best players got criticized. Even Barcelona fans, I saw them criticizing Messi. And he's probably the greatest player we've ever seen. They've even criticized him. So please, let's. I do want us to not baby this guy, because he's still an adult. He's a whole man, bro. He's got kids, and a wife. Well, I think he's had a kid. Did he have a kid?
Yeah, recently. Literally,
he had a kid. Yeah. Yeah. Congratulations to him, by the way. But yeah, man, bro, we can't. This is another player. This is who I want. This is who I want. I think he's going to be even better than his brother. How about that? How about that? I think he's 19. I think.
Jeremy Bellingham.
If he's as good, if he's that good, then he's going Real Madrid.
No. Fuck Real Madrid. Fuck Real Madrid.
He's 18. Wow, he's 18.
Fuck Real Madrid. Bellingham.
He will, because Bellingham will get him in there, bro. If he's actually as good as
that
your
shit, bro. Fuck that shit, bro. Nah, you go for them now while they're still fresh. You know what I mean?
Hey, listen, if he goes to Real Madrid, that means they have someone available. We'll take Camavinga. We'll take we'll take Camavinga. We'll take Chouameni.
Nah, hold on a minute, bro.
Wait, before Saad goes, can we rewind? Because I was gonna pull him up on that. Say what you said again, bro. Say it again.
I already paused myself, bro. So
yeah, because I was thinking, have we passed over what you just said? Was it was it fresh?
Yeah, fresh. I had to pause that. But listen, if we're talking about Real Madrid, bro, there's so many players I need from there, bro. Too many. There's too many. But
give me
yeah,
Valverde,
listen.
bro. I love Valverde.
Oh yeah. Even not even Valverde, bro. Give me Camavinga. That's who I need, bro.
Yeah.
Chouameni's the dream, bro. Chouameni's the dream.
Nah, but Chouameni.
I think Camavinga's better. I think
Camavinga is more suited to what we want, bro. He can play 8 perfectly. He can play that role perfectly.
Camavinga's never coming.
They'll never sell him. By the way, they'll never ever sell him. Like this guy's too valuable.
Chouameni's the only one they'll.
Do you know how many? Do you know how many Do you know how much they bought Camavinga for, bro? Was it like 35 mil or something like that?
Yeah, but we flopped it. We missed our chance because when he was at Rennes and he was young,
we always miss our chance. We miss our chance.
He was there. He was there, and we had power. You know, with these young French players, a lot of them supported Arsenal when they were younger.
It's not even French anymore. It's not even French anymore. You know,
but you know what I mean.
The market that we're going into, you know that we're in the Spanish market now. Have you seen all the players that we're talking? Have you seen all the
Get me
players?
Zubimendi.
Have you had? Have you had? Here's another thing, yeah. Before we end it off, because I know we've already spoken. Wait, did we all give our
score predictions? Nah.
Score predictions? No, we didn't. Fucking hell! Look, we're I need to bring something up, but we'll do score predictions quickly. So, Ashraf, what did you say? 3-0, yeah. Wow. Matt?
I'm the same. 3-0.
Wow. Giuseppe?
And I don't want to. I was gonna say 3-0 originally, but I'm starting to think about it, and I think international break 3-1. Concede a little sloppy set piece goal or something. But probably when we're 3-0 up, we'll concede something.
Damn. I'm going for a 1-0 Arsenal win. Bro, I'm going for a 1-0 Arsenal win. You can shoot me if you want.
I just think with Jesus back and that, and Odegaard back, I think with I just think with Odegaard and Jesus back, it will score more than one goal. Yeah. Bro, you're on fire today with these pauses.
Bro, my bad.
Bro.
No, Kevin, no.
I think Saka and Martinelli will also have a sick game, by the way.
It makes sense though what he's saying, because I do think
why is he looking for a 6? Why the fuck are we looking for a 6 when we have one there, bro?
Because I think he sees him as an 8. I think he sees. I think he sees Rice as the Xhaka upgrade.
Wow,
you know, I actually agree with the last comment or second last comment now from Shaw. I actually think he'll end up trying to go for someone who can play both, like a Douglas Luiz or a Zubimendi. Because I think he's just probably thinking, I need versatility. If Partey's not available, I want to have that option of playing Rice either 6 or 8. I want to make sure I have that freedom. So I feel Douglas. I love Douglas Luiz, by the way. That's an amazing signing.
He's crazy signing.
Yeah. So
big up to Pete Kenny. He says, "Hello, gentlemen. First time I run to the Gooner Lounge. Big up yourself, Pete. Big up yourself. He said, I must say this, Kai is a very lucky player. Even Germany coach is trying to find the best position for him. This is what I'm saying. Why? What are they seeing that we're not seeing? Because these are coaches. So are they seeing something that we're just not seeing? Like,
But
does he
that-
perform very well in training or something?
But this is when I was saying about the Xhaka thing, bro. The way we were all cussing, we all cussed Xhaka. Why is Xhaka always playing? Why is Xhaka always playing? Why is Xhaka always playing? And all of a sudden, Xhaka just clicked into gear, bro. That's
No,
the one
no, no,
argument
but
I have for it.
you knew why. It was very simple with Xhaka. You put Xhaka in a more attacking position, Xhaka flourishes. You put him in a position where he needs to solely do the defensive duty, he breaks down. Simple as that. He can't handle the responsibility of being able to defend constantly. He has to have a bit of both. You know what I mean? That's why he fits so perfectly in that left 8 spot.
My only defense of Havertz is, and I'm starting to sound like a Havertz defense league guy, bro. I don't even really care for the guy that much, but my defense for him is like, bro, confidence is like 50% of football, bro. Like, I can't lie. Ability 50% and confidence 50%, bro. He has no confidence, so he's playing at like 50% right now.
But the thing is, Giuseppe, like he's been like, oh, I think he's cut off. Giuseppe, can you hear us?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
You know, so music started playing. I was thinking, what's going on, bro? Look at that.
That's a sign. That's a sign telling you stop talking about Havertz, bro. But I don't know. But even at Chelsea, man, even at Chelsea, is like when he had the confidence, his form was still bad. Like, and the German coach, I don't know why they have a talent, a big talent in Florian Wirtz. That guy is a mad ball. He's cooking for Leverkusen this season. One of the best footballers in the league so far. Like, it's incredible. Like, again, another guy. I wish we can get someone like him, but I don't get why they pick Kai Havertz. I really don't. I know he scored in the World Cup. I know he scored in the Champions League final, the FA Cup, and all that stuff. I get it. Like, he comes up with these moments, but I wouldn't pick a footballer just based on moments. If 90% of the times he plays, he's not giving me that kind of quality. So I don't know.
What about what's his name? Thuram. Kefrin. I think
Kefrin.
It's Kefrin.
Not
Kefrin
Marcus,
Thuram. No, not Marcus Thuram. Kefrin Thuram, bro. I'd go for him, man. He can play left 8.
He's
young. He's a couple of games. He's
someone
decent,
more here and now.
Yeah.
I'd rather Douglas Luiz.
The only here and now player is
yeah,
the thing is with Douglas Luiz. Yeah, I know we're saying Douglas Luiz and all of that, but bro, it's a bit of a pipe dream, bro. They're not gonna let him go for cheap. Yeah, they've already said 70, 80 million. They don't want to lose him in January. Unai Emery classes him as a very important player. Even this one, look, Manu Kone. Manu Kone is a decent player that you can get.
See, this Kone and the other one you said, Thuram. Like, I'd rather go for like Onana from Everton, bro. Like, than them.
Nah. You see, I'm looking for, because I don't really agree with this whole bullshit with the Arteta's trying to do. Oh, I see Rice as an 8, so I'm going for a 6 right now. Fuck all of that shit, bro. I'm not going for a 6. I'm going for 8s. Yeah, my 6 is Declan Rice. Simple as that. I can worry about the backup 6 later. For now, I need to find a player such as a Nicola Barella or a Frankie de Jong, someone who could play both positions. They could play as a 6, they could play as an 8, they could do all of these positions.
Sad, neither is realistic though. Neither one will be sold.
Nicola Barella, listen, money talks. Money talks in football.
With Inter Milan,
talks.
yes, yeah.
Can I ask you?
But would you spend 100 million or 80 million on Barella? Because that's probably 100%, how much they'll let him.
100%, without a doubt.
Then we won't have money for a striker,
bro. We'll have the money.
Can I ask you something?
We can wait for a year.
Yeah. Do you generally believe? Though Arteta signed Rice as a 6, like out and out 6?
Yes.
But I don't, bro, because you don't think.
I believe he was the one.
You don't think his ideal centre mid pairing this season was not Thomas Partey and Rice?
Okay, so this is my argument for it. Yeah, I believe that he signed Rice as a 6th for the reason that he knew eventually they're gonna have. Because before we brought in Rice, remember Partey was still trying to go. Yeah, so he brought in Rice as he wants to play him as the 8, but if Rice comes in as the 6, yeah, then obviously Partey's gonna go now, so we're gonna need to get an 8. or are we going to get 6 and we're going to carry on playing Declan Rice in the 8? Like, come on, man. Play him in his natural position. Whenever he's doing defensive duties, like, look at him during the game against Manchester City. How he's just plucking the ball from players. These are top players, world-class players. Bernardo Silva just got the ball taken off of him in the Community Shield. Same with Rodri. Mateus Nunes got the ball taken off of him with ease. Bro, like, and even actually put it simple here, bro. You need to sell to raise funds.
Facts.
That's apparently what the whole thing is right now. Arsenal are bad at selling. We're awful. We are awful at selling, bro. It's just as simple as that. We've never been able to, bro. Our highest sold player, what is fucking
Balogun, Awobi, and Chamberlain. These are our top 3.
wow.
And
Listen to
people
these
overpaid
names.
for all of them. And people overpaid
Exactly.
for all of them.
Exactly,
It's
100%. We rip teams like apart with this, and every other. Oh man, we sold Henry for like what 16 million or less than that at the time.
We are as good at selling. We are as good at selling as Scolacci was a player, bro. Yeah, I understand that. That's how good we were. No, actually, let me raise the bar. Let me lower the bar, shall I say? We're as good at selling as Andre Santos was as a player.
Bro.
Oh my god,
Oh,
horrendous
no.
left back.
Do you remember his dance and he scored that one goal, bro?
Oh,
Yeah. I remember it was like yeah,
Oh, man.
bruh.
Sorry, man. Sorry,
No, it's true, man. Honestly, but I don't know. I do feel he probably. I mean, I think he's gotten Rice to play both 6 and 8, but I think he might have prioritized him for 8 more because we were linked with like Lavia and stuff in the summer. So I think those were options to be brought in case Partey leaves. I think had Partey left in the summer, we probably would have chased a Lavia or some other DM. So I don't know. Like, look, I agree with you, Saad. Though I do think we need to get at least for this January. I do think priority should be an 8 because Rice can play the 6, Jorginho can play the 6.
Creating enough.
We're not creating enough. We need someone super creative to play alongside. I remember our best football over the last 10 years was when Cazorla and Ozil used to play together with like Coquelin. That was extremely creative. Like, obviously, Ozil was the main playmaker, but Cazorla did a lot of damage coming in from the mid.
And Cazorla was still doing the running around as well, bro.
Yeah, he was
So much
defending,
of the
running
hard
back,
work,
going forward.
bro.
Yeah.
You know who would have been good for us as well? This will be my last point. The person that would be good for us, who I didn't really rate. You see that Xavi? Is it Xavi Simons?
Simmons. Oh,
boy,
bro.
Listen. When I saw him play the first time PSG, I was like, "Oh, you're all right. You're okay." This guy just gone into Leipzig, and lighted it up, and I'm like, "You would have been so good in our 3." He looks so good.
He cooked
good.
us last season in the Europa League. He cooked us.
Yeah, I remember that one. I remember that.
But I swear PSG spent like 7 million on him. They got him back.
No, it was a
7 million.
buyback. It was a buyback.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's
Yeah.
nuts, bro. That's
Mad.
nuts. PSV are pissed.
Mad.
PSV was so pissed.
No, but they're used to it. They're used to it, man. They're, you know what I mean?
Not
Dutch
making
clubs
no
are
profit.
normally Dutch clubs are normally, you know what I mean? They're there to just
Proper selling clubs now. It's so sad.
yeah. They make the players a bit better. You know what I mean? But anyway, guys,
sorry, Saad. The last thing I want to say, I hope it doesn't rile you up, but guys, imagine if he ends up starting in Ketia tomorrow. Whatever we have said out the window, Saad is gonna have like
hold on, what?
Saad is gonna have a temper tantrum on live stream and shit. Imagine he starts in Ketia tomorrow as a striker.
No, that's haram. Haram. Bro, what are you talking about, bro? Nketiah, bro, fuck that shit, man. Fuck that shit. That guy can sit on the bench until his time is to go. Or he can play Luton. That's the game he can play, bro. Play against Luton.
Possibility that Havertz starts though.
Big one.
Yeah, man, listen, we'll see what happens on Saturday. Bro. God bless all my subscribers on here. Catch me back on the watch along, bro, because that's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be a late one. It's gonna be a later one because the game is 5:30. But yeah, we'll see what's gonna happen. But listen, panel, Ashraf, Giuseppe, Matt, thank you very much for joining me, my people.
Thanks for having us, man.
Make sure to subscribe, guys. Make sure to like the video as well. All of their channels as I say every time, their channels will be in the description, so you can literally click on and subscribe to their channels as well. And also make sure you go and like their recent videos, so they can just get more people on there, more people on there. And guys, make sure, like I said, subscribe to this channel and like the video if you have not done it already. And we will see you guys on the next one. Laters, my people. Peace.
Yes.